Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan and it's hunting season. I get a lot of emails this time of year. How do I keep my meat the freshest I can while I'm in the field till I get back home? Well, I'll tell you how I do it, and it's been working really well for me, and hopefully this will give you a couple quick tips to make sure that when you get that meat to the table, it tastes as best it's ever been. After you get the shot off, that's really when the work begins. You want to get that animal field dressed as quick as you can and make sure everything is nice and clean, and then once you get back to camp, you want to get that hide off that animal and let that animal start cooling off. Once you do that, get that meat chilled down, and then when you're ready to travel back home or to the processor, what I like to do is I like to use a really nice cooler like this Grizzly cooler. I got a 75 quart here, and I just used this on my black bear hunt this last weekend, and it worked out great. We got that animal quartered, and in conjunction with this Grizzly cooler, what I like to use is I like to use a product called Arctic Ice. Now, I've been talking about Arctic Ice products for a couple years now because they work really well. This is actually the Tundra series of the Arctic Ice. This actually works as good as dry ice, and what you want to do is get this thing totally froze. It'll take you a couple days, but once it's froze, you want to take that and put it in your cooler, and then when you need it, you just go ahead, like what I do is I line the bottom of my cooler with the Tundras, because again, that's going to keep it just as cold as dry ice. And what's nice about it, they're totally reusable and they'll last a long time, and they're made in the States. Now I'll take 2 or 3 of them and put them in this 75 quart Grizzly, and then once I do that, I'll go ahead and put the bear or the deer or the elk or whatever I'm hunting and put that on top there, and then on the sides and on the top I'll use an Alaskan series brick. And what I'll do with that gets about 33 degrees. That helps keep that meat right at almost froze or frozen temperatures, and that's going to stay nice and fresh until I get back home or to the processor. If you do that, I promise you that is going to be some of the best tasting protein you ever had. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's tip. If you want more information about Arctic Ice or Grizzly coolers, just go to outdoorsdan.com. I've got links to both. And as always, remember, faith, family, and friends. If you keep those three things centered in your life, you're going to have a way better life for it. Till next time, we'll see you right here on outdoorsdan.com.